Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here, and welcome to another episode of Exploring Elite Dangerous Horizons. Today, I'm really excited to bring you some amazing Elite Dangerous news with some updated information from the upcoming 2.1 major update. After weeks of no dev updates, newsletters with seemingly no news, and dozens of posts in the forums about the lack of communication, the seal of silence has finally been broken. Only just a few hours ago, Frontier Developments released an amazing article that shows us that there is much more in line for the anxiously awaited 2.1 update. Included in that announcement is mention of more upcoming information on the mysterious barnacles and their origins, and aliens. Yep, you heard me right, they used the word aliens. Could this be the hint of what we can expect from the final major update of the season? And if that's not exciting enough, there's also a sneak peek at one of the upgrades that engineers will bring to us that looks to be something of a game changer, and they claim there's also much more. Now, just very quickly before I get started, I do want to say a quick thanks to everyone who joined me this past Sunday for my Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy live stream, and congratulate Commander McLean 007, who was the winner of a shipskin pack drawn at the end of the broadcast. I'm currently broadcasting live on a regular schedule from 6 to 9 Eastern Time every Sunday, but because many of my viewers are from the UK, I'm considering changing that to 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you should automatically be notified when the broadcast begins, and I also tweet just before I start, so feel free to add me on Twitter as well, at Commander Josh Hawkins. Now, moving right along, the amazing team at Frontier continues to deliver on an incredibly ambitious vision for Elite Dangerous with the ongoing expansions of each season, despite the announcement of a long delay for the release of the next major update, which has received a fair amount of criticism from the community. The team has managed to release 148 deliveries over the past 15 months alongside the regular 2 to 3 month major updates. However, based on everything we've been told about 2.1, it's not just a major update, but also a major overhaul of existing features within the game already. Though nobody likes delays, especially Elite Dangerous fans, Frontier has stated that the delay was a necessary step in order to ensure a solid delivery on those features, which are likely to be much more than we've already heard of. Will it be bug-free? Probably not, but from my experience, Frontier has made excellent efforts at squashing bugs quickly and in a timely fashion, so I'm not too concerned. That is, after all, what a beta will be for, and with that said, David Braben has announced that Elite Dangerous 2.1, The Engineers, will be available to players with beta access in the week ending the 8th of May. For those of you who have not participated in a beta before, please remember that the purpose of a beta is to identify any problems or bugs before the live release. I've provided a link below to where you can report those bugs in order to help make the release a smoother experience for everyone. And as per usual, none of your progress or actions in the beta will have any effect on your normal account, so you can play however you want. But it's always best to test out and report on as many of the new features as you can. This helps the devs tremendously and ensures a smoother release for all. I've already released a video about the engineers, but let's quickly recap and update what we know about them. According to the big man himself, David Braben, the engineers are individuals that are mavericks in some way. Each has some sort of expertise from their past that they have made into a business, tuning all sorts of aspects of your ship to improve them. They do this using exotic and often hard-to-find components. Most engineers are very secretive, working behind the scenes for the military or other shady organizations, and so you need an introduction, and need to find out how to find them. Missions can lead to introductions to engineers, and some engineers will introduce you to others, providing a more directed path for those that want that sort of approach. Your relationship with each engineer is also progressive, and by doing missions for them, you'll earn more of their trust. Through the engineers, you'll be able to improve and upgrade the stats on every module of your ship, and add rare, experimental effects to your weapons for some special outcomes. We're told that we'll learn more about these weapons in the coming newsletters, but here's one example of the abilities that you'll be able to implement, and from the looks of it, this could be the introduction of a major change in the way we play the game. The image you're looking at appears to be what we'll likely see as an upgrade screen once you've earned enough trust with a particular engineer. I'm going to go out on a limb and speculate that this one is from the same engineer we've seen in previous announcements, Todd the Blaster McQuinn. The upgrade itself is called Regeneration Sequence and looks like it's applied specifically to beam lasers. The effect reads, Friend or foe beam modulation upgrade. When the beam strikes a wingman's shields, its energy is regulated, regenerating the shield instead of damaging it. That's right, you're going to be able to outfit your ship for wing support. This is something I've been hoping for since the start of the game. I don't know about you, but after reading that, I got really excited. With that upgrade on a turreted beam laser while flying in a wing, you'll have a considerably easier time taking on harder enemies with much less risk. Considering that this is just one of the upgrades we're going to see, my mind immediately started racing with the ideas as to what the other upgrades could be. Maybe remote hull repair for additional support. Or for pirates, perhaps a weapon that causes module malfunctions without damaging the ship in order to incapacitate but not destroy. And for explorers, stronger scanners that can get the details of a planet's surface from farther away, or increasing the maximum jump range of your FSD, giving us access to even more remote locations. Whatever Frontier has in store, from the looks of it, they're moving in the right direction. The second big announcement today is that Elite Dangerous Patch 1.6 will be available to all players of Elite Dangerous, not just those with Horizons, and it too delivers significant changes to the core gameplay experience for all players. Headlined by a completely revamped mission system that I've discussed in previous videos and having its own vast number of additional changes, it will go into closed beta and be released at the same time as the Engineers update. In the next 3 weeks' newsletters, starting this Friday, Frontier is going to go into more detail about Patch 1.6 and the Engineers update, with articles written by executive producer Michael Brooks about all the new features coming to the game, artwork, in-game images, and much more. They'll be following up these weekly newsletters with a countdown to beta live stream starting next Thursday, where they'll discuss the information in the newsletter with the developers themselves, as well as hosting Q&A sessions about that week's content. The future of Elite Dangerous is looking incredibly exciting, and with only 3 weeks left to go before beta, I'm going to try and keep you updated with as much information as I can in the upcoming weeks. Before I wrap up, I just want to mention that the next installment in my Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy series is currently under production, but will be slightly delayed due to time constraints, so expect that sometime next week. And if you haven't done so already, please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates like this. This is Commander Josh Hawkins, signing off.